Welcome to this episode of the Harpreet Singh Show. I'm your host Harpreet Singh from Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. In today's program, we'll be talking to Anita Huberman, who is the CEO of Surrey Board of Trade. How the COVID-19 has impacted the businesses and what all needs to be kept in mind, we'll focus on this aspect. So let's welcome Anita Huberman and let's talk with her as to what she feels, how this has changed for worse, or what is the future and what all we ought to know. Anita, welcome to the program. Hi, Anita.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Great. So, how have you been spending your time in this crisis during the lockdown?
Well, the Surrey Board of Trade, we invoked ground zero principles starting it really in mid-March when the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And and really, we were there to support businesses, be that concierge of connections. And really, we've had an unprecedented impact on our economy, on our businesses in Surrey. Surrey is going to be the largest city in British Columbia. And many of our businesses, though, were able to be classified as essential services.
Mm-hmm.
So they were able to be open, people were able to work. But the hardest hit industries were really our tourism and hospitality businesses, our restaurants, our retail. There has been an unprecedented amount of unemployment within our nation. And we've been working with the different levels of government to really be there for business, to ensure that they and their workforce are getting the supports that they need.
Right. So it is absolutely unprecedented. Nobody had ever thought this would happen. But now the question is, government is giving some bailout. But again, as far as the businesses are concerned, and especially you mentioned about the hospitality, the travel industry, right now, again, though the lockdown is being opened, but still there is fear in the minds of the people and the fear of the businessmen as to what is going to happen. So, from the Surrey's Board of Trade perspective, and you being a very active member in the community, you have been interacting with other, boards also. So, what is the thinking going on in the business circles?
Well, number one, the Surrey Board of Trade is one of 9 organizations that are part of the Premier's Economic Recovery Task Force, where we identify gaps and opportunities for businesses, for cities, and so on, and really focused on economic recovery. And what we're hearing from businesses, Harpreet, is the challenge to navigate government supports. We're hearing the challenge as we started reopening the economy in phase 2 last week after Victoria Day long weekend about building that consumer confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And really, it's about enacting those physical distancing measures. What are the cash flow implications related to that? What do businesses, employers need to support their workforce? What if they get sick? What if visitors get sick to their place of business? What are the WorkSafe BC guidelines related to that? What new technology, new innovative processes do businesses need to enact? And we've been helping them with that. And really, in the end, it's about the future of their business. And some businesses, Harpreet, unfortunately will not make it, but many are going to innovate. And the best thing about humans is our ability to innovate, to be agile, and to really persevere during challenging times. And we really are in this together as we're learning new things in very unfortunate and unexpected circumstances.
Mm-hmm. And again, as you mentioned, very unfortunate events, what we have seen during the past few months. But now, again, as the lockdown is being opened, I just was reading a report from masks to sanitizers. Nearly a quarter of Canadian manufacturers are now making COVID-19 safety supplies. There was survey was done. So people are shifting, and especially now, the business model is changing. So what are you thinking about it? What is the future in this? How are the businesses going to cope up with this kind of environment which is prevailing right now?
Well, as I mentioned, Surrey has the greatest number of manufacturers in British Columbia,
Mm-hmm.
and many of them were able to retool and build personal protective equipment, manufacture PPE. Some, are receiving the benefit of that as businesses are reopening within Surrey and within the province. So we've been a leader in Surrey, British Columbia, in terms of having that PPE business hub that businesses can access, whether it's hand sanitizers, masks, face shields, dividers, so on and so forth, to really protect workers and consumers as they go on and about ensuring bottom line productivity, selling their goods, selling their service. And again, we're all learning from each other, but again, we really are resilient. We're agile, and really ensuring that we're innovative to pursue new opportunities for businesses.
Right. Now the question comes, as you have said, the Surrey Board of Trade has been very proactive. You have been interacting with other business boards also, with your members also. While Surrey, as you have said before, the major industry that has been hit is the tourism, the travel industry. Where do we stand as far as that is concerned? Because the new report which is coming is saying that the Americas, USA and the Latin America, these are good, the epicenters now for COVID-19. And then the second wave is being talked about. So how is this going to have an impact on Canada, and especially Surrey in British Columbia, which is the fastest growing city?
Well, number one, Surrey is a border city,
Mm-hmm.
and the border is closed now until June 21st and could be extended. The way the U.S. government has really handled the virus has consequences for Canada as we reopen those borders. Certainly our supply chains locally, nationally, and across the U.S. and Canada border remain open, but that remains a huge concern. I think, what we're looking at for the tourism and hospitality sector in the short term is a lot of staycations. A lot of innovation is needed around promotion. A lot of people will be enjoying local restaurants, local hotels, but there needs to be consumer confidence in order to go back to those hotels, to convention facilities whenever they're allowed to open up, whenever
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Bonnie Fury indicates that that is allowed, because gatherings are still under 50
The office party. Right.
to be allowed.
Absolutely. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, please carry on. So what Dr. Bonnie Henry has said, as far as BC is concerned, in comparison to the other provinces, things are different. But in future now, being in Canada, BC has been able to control this, as I said, as far as the other provinces are concerned. But what is the future? How are we going to cope up with it? And how are you educating the businesses through the Surrey Board of Trade? These are some of the questions which are on the minds of the people who are watching the program today. So we'll go for a short break. We'll be back and we'll continue with the discussion from here only.
एग्जीबिशंस, प्रोडक्ट लॉन्चेस ते कॉर्पोरेट इवेंट्स करवा सकते हो। खूबसूरत इंटीरियर ते बेहतरीन एमिनिटीज, लाजवाब खाना, फ्रेंडली स्टाफ, स्पेशियस बैंक्वेट हॉल, खुली ਪਾਰਕਿੰਗ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਮਿਲੇਗੀ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬੈਸਟ ਪੋਸੀਬਲ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ। ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਅਗਲਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਰਾਓ। ਛੋਟੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟਸ ਤੱਕ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹਨ ਜੇਰੇਸਟੋਨ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਵਾਲੇ। ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਟ੍ਰੈਡੀਸ਼ਨਲ ਕੰਟੈਂਪਰੇਰੀ ਜਾਰਜੀਅਨ ਮਾਡਰਨ ਲੁੱਕ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ ਜੇਰੇਸਟੋਨ ਨੂੰ, ਜੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਾਬਲ ਸਟਾਫ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਜ ਕੇ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਐਸਟੀਮੇਟ ਦੇਣਗੇ। ਸਟੋਨ ਟਾਈਲਸ, ਅਰਬਨ ਸਟੋਨ, ਮੋਲਡਿੰਗਸ, ਐਕਸੈਸਰੀਜ਼, ਪਿਲਰਸ ਆਦਿ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਸਟਾਲ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਮਹਾਰਤ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ। 25 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਵਾਰੰਟੀ, ਮੇਨਟੇਨੈਂਸ ਫ੍ਰੀ, ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਅਪਰੂਵਡ ਟਾਈਲਸ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਵੇਖੋ। ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 6046149231 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਵਿਜ਼ਿਟ ਕਰੋ यूनिट नंबर 500, 1515 Broadway Street, Port Coquitlam.
My name is Jeevan Bath, and I'd like to tell you why you should purchase your next vehicle from Suki Bath Motors. Suki Bath has been selling quality pre-owned vehicles for 37 years. All of our vehicles come with a certified inspection report, and history reports are available for all vehicles. All of our sales staff is fully licensed. We promise to give you the best customer service experience. Last but not least, we provide financing for everybody, regardless of your credit situation. Visit sukibathmotors.com today.
Lassonde Motors.
ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਕੰਮ ਲਈ ਹਰ ਕੋਈ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਹੈ ਕੋਈ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸਮਈ ਐਕਸਪਰਟ ਤੇ ਖੋਜ ਖਤਮ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸੈਸਨਿੰਗ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਵਕੀਲਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਆ ਕੇ। ਕੈਥਰੀਨ ਸੈਸ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਰਜੀਆ ਸਟੇਟ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ 7 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਬੈਸਟ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਾਇਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਸਟੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਵਰਕ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਇਨਕਲੂਡਿੰਗ LMI, PR ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਕਸਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਐਂਟਰੀ, PNP ਤੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਕਲਾਸ, ਟੈਂਪਰੇਰੀ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਸ ਵੀਜ਼ਾਸ, ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਸਪਾਂਸਰਸ਼ਿਪ, ਇਨਵੈਸਟਮੈਂਟ ਕੈਟੇਗਰੀਜ਼, ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ਨਸ਼ਿਪ ਤੇ ਅਪੀਲਸ ਆਦਿ ਲਈ ਐਕਸਪਰਟ ਸਲਾਹ ਲਈ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 6046895444।
Once again, welcome back to the program. Today I'm joined by Anita Huberman, who is the CEO of Surrey Board of Trade. Today's program has been brought to you with the support of Ahit Transportation. They say that your cargo is our responsibility, and they have been in the transportation and storage industry since 1993. So if you want your products to be delivered anywhere in Canada, you can call them. Address is 8970 River Road, Delta. Phone number is 604-940-9511. Ahit.com is their website. Our second sponsor is AMC Insurance. For home, auto, travel, business, life or recreational insurance, always remember AMC Insurance. They have 9 offices to serve you in the lower mainland, and they're open 7 days a week from 8:30 a.m. onwards till 9 p.m. Phone number is 604-507-6666. For the right advice and product, remember AMC Insurance. Let's welcome back once again Anita Huberman and continue with our discussion. So Anita, before the break, my question to you was, while in BC we have been able to control this, but as far as Ontario is concerned or Quebec is concerned, things are not going on the right track. So again, how is this going to have an impact? Because the East and the West both are connected with each other and we depend upon each other for our products. And especially with America being a major trading partner and with the borders being closed, what do you foresee and what all Surrey Board of Trade is helping out their members and what advice are you giving to them?
Well, first of all, the province of British Columbia has been very strategic in comparison to other provinces and territories in Canada. We've had a significant medical officer with a great background with SARS and Ebola, really charting the course in terms of people looking at how they're physical distancing, monitoring activity, and really, the whole path forward for our economy has really been based on health and science. And in other provinces, it's been the premier that's been leading the charge, making the decisions. And so I believe that's why British Columbia is doing so much more better than Ontario and Quebec. And let's not forget that Ontario and Quebec, their spring break was 2 weeks earlier than ours. And they were traveling to New York, which is, just a terrible ground zero effect for the virus. They were traveling all over the world for spring break and infected with the virus. So things are different over there. We are concerned in British Columbia about interprovincial travel, residents from Quebec and Ontario coming over to British Columbia. What will the consequences be of doing business? But I still believe in Canadians and their spirit to do the right thing, to ensure that we are enacting those physical distancing measures until we find a vaccine. Because really that is the reality of our future when we're working. The border is, another issue. As I mentioned, things are still being done across the border. We do have the new NAFTA agreement that's going to be in place on July 1st, which is really going to embolden new opportunity for businesses and manufacturers within Canada. There are some challenges there, of course, for the agriculture sector. But, as I mentioned, the chart forward is really based upon a careful consideration of who you're interacting with, who they've interacted with, the personal protection for your workers, for your consumers, in your place of business. Every single person, every single worker, needs to be in partnership with each other as we're embarking outside now in phase 2.
And what about the international trade? Because you have also been, quite active on this front, taking out delegations to major countries like China or India. And now with this situation arising, of course, essential trade is continuing, but for the businessmen, they are concerned about it. And the way of working is changing in a big way. The office culture is changing. People are working from home. So how will this affect in future the international relations and international trade?
Well, the Surrey Board of Trade's International Trade Center has still been open during the pandemic. We are still, being that concierge of connections between Canada, Canadian businesses to other international markets. We have partnerships with 30 different global economies. But right now, the interaction is going to need to be virtual until a vaccine is found. The Surrey Board of Trade has put on hold all of our international delegations. In fact, we had one planned for later this year to the Silicon Valley to really leverage that Cascadia Innovation Corridor. But, Harpreet, everything is on hold. We're living in a new economy. Things are not going to go back to the way that they were in January. Our goals that were in January, we will need to have new goals for the short term and long term. And they may change from month to month.
Absolutely. Depending upon the situation, things will change for better or worse. But right now, the situation is quite precarious and businessmen are concerned about it. So when it comes to Surrey Board of Trade, how have you been interacting? Through virtual meetings only, or is your office open? How are you trying to help the businesses? Because the kind of help that is being given by the government, the provincial or the federal, many people are not understanding, they don't know. So is the Surrey Board of Trade facilitating some information to them, and are they being, openly accepting this, or what is all happening?
Well, the Surrey Board of Trade, we closed our office on March the 16th. And I didn't have to lay off any of my staff, so they're all working from home. I do come into the office, to check in on things and to really lead our virtual town hall meetings. So the staff and I, we meet with clients virtually. We hold town halls with different levels of government on different issues, different perspectives to really support business. We phone every single member, every other business, every stakeholder to say, what can we do for you, ABC company? Sometimes they contact us. They need a government support. So we have those connections that other organizations do not. As I mentioned, the Surrey Board of Trade, we are Surrey City Building Business Organization. We have over 6,000 business contacts, and we're an award-winning business organization within Canada, really leveraging our connections to help business, which we have since the middle of March. But it's really been by phone, it's been virtually. We've had those events. So, we're promoting our members that are open, promoting their hot deals, and really focused on the compassionate nature, because it's not only about business now. It's about business, people, and community. Right. And it's really making sure that Surrey is the best place to do business.
Right. And we are heading into a new world order where things are changing at a fast pace. The office culture is not going to be the same as it was before. The business's way of working is changing. And how all this is impacting and will impact in future, and what kind of future do you foresee? Let's go for a short break. We'll be back and we'll continue with the discussion from here only.
For close to 50 years, Simpson Thomas has had the privilege of serving members of the Indo-Canadian community, the victims of car accidents.
ਆਰਡਰ ਆਫ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਬਰਨੀ ਸਿੰਪਸਨ ਦੇ ਤਜਰਬੇ ਦਾ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟਸ ਦੇ ਪੀੜਤ ਲੋਅਰ ਮੇਨਲੈਂਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਸੱਲੀਬਖਸ਼ ਸਲਾਹ ਤੇ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਲਈ ICBC ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਣ ਦਾ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 6046898888।
Soon the ICBC will be implementing legislation which will severely affect your rights to get a just settlement. We'll be there for you.
ਘਰ ਵੇਚਣ ਜਾਂ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਸੈਂਚੁਰੀ 21 ਦੇ ਸਮੀਰ ਕੌਸ਼ਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਹੀ ਸਲਾਹ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਲੰਮੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦਾ ਤਜਰਬਾ ਰੱਖਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰ ਤੇ ਮਿਹਨਤੀ ਰੀਅਲਟਰ ਵਜੋਂ ਸਮੀਰ ਕੌਸ਼ਲ ਦੀ ਪਹਿਚਾਣ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਕੌਂਡੋਜ਼, ਟਾਊਨ ਹਾਊਸ, ਘਰ, ਇਨਵੈਸਟਮੈਂਟ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਜਾਂ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ। ਫ੍ਰੀ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਵੈਲਿਊਏਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ। ਸਮੀਰ ਕੌਸ਼ਲ 6048979575
604-897-9575।
ਰਿਮੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਦੇ 18 ਵਕੀਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਿੱਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਹਾਰਤ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਐਂਥਨੀ ਰਿਮੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਦੇ 30 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਤਜਰਬੇ ਹੇਠ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਇਹ ਵਕੀਲ ਕਾਰਪੋਰੇਟ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ, ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਲਾਅ, ਵਿਲਸ, ਰੀਅਲ ਏਸਟੇਟ, ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਮਰਜਰਸ ਅਤੇ ਐਕੁਜ਼ੀਸ਼ਨਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਸਹੀ ਸਲਾਹ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਡਾਊਨਟਾਊਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਮਯਾਬੀ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੁਣ ਸਰੀ, ਬਰਨਬੀ ਤੇ ਰਿਚਮੰਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਫ਼ਤਰ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ, ਮਨੀਲਾ ਤੇ ਸ਼ੰਘਾਈ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਹਨ। ਛੋਟਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਕੇਸ, ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਰਿਮੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਫੀਸ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਜਬ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਨ। 604-688-9537। ਸ਼ਾਈਨ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਡੈਂਟਲ ਕਲੀਨਿਕ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਤਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਦੇਖਰੇਖ ਹੇਠ ਆਧੁਨਿਕ ਮਸ਼ੀਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦੰਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਹੀ ਕੇਅਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੰਦਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕਰਨਾ, ਕਰਾਊਨਸ, ਬ੍ਰਿਜਸ, ਡੈਂਟਲ ਇੰਪਲਾਂਟਸ, ਰੂਟ ਕਨਾਲ, ਡੈਂਚਰਸ, ਬੌਂਡਿੰਗ ਅਤੇ ਵਨੀਰਸ, ਐਕਸਟ੍ਰੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ, ਬੋਨ ਗ੍ਰੈਫਟਿੰਗ ਆਦਿ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹਨ। ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਡੈਂਟਿਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਮਾਹਰ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਕੰਪਨੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਲੀ ਬਿੱਲ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਹਨ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਘੱਟ ਤੋਂ ਘੱਟ ਚਾਰਜ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਵਾਅਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਫॉर ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਸ਼ਾਈਨ ਐਂਡ ਸਮਾਈਲ 604-503-0320 ਤੇ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ। ਕਿੰਗ ਜਾਰਜ ਸੁਪਰ ਸਟੋਰ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ, ਯੂਨਿਟ 370, 7488 ਕਿੰਗ ਜਾਰਜ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ, ਸਰੀ।
Once again, welcome back to the program. I'm thankful to all the viewers who join us, and if you have any question, you can send us and we can ask it from Anita Huberman. So while we bring back Anita, I would also like to thank the sponsors for today's program. If you're looking for new or used appliances, always remember Premium Appliances. Stove, fridge, washer, dryer, dishwasher, or of any other kind of appliance if you're looking for. Remember Premium Appliances, they have 3 branches in Surrey, Abbotsford and Chilliwack, and special packages for builders and homeowners. 604-590-4140. You can call this number and get the best prices. Our next sponsor is Aman Tiles. If you want to get installed any kind of tile at your home, remember Aman Tiles, and you can call Aman at 778-316-3510. Our next sponsor is Acme Glass. They specialize in custom closets, frameless glass railing, different kind of shower doors, mirrors and other glass work. Remember Acme Glass, 604-543-8777. Anita, while before the break, what I was talking to you, let's continue from there, the kind of new world order, the new world business order, I would say, which is coming forward. The virtual reality is coming forward. The businesses are not operating the way they used to operate. Social distancing, you have been emphasizing on that. But again, what we are seeing is, being in lockdown for so long now, when people are coming out, they forget the social distancing, and especially what we have seen in the East, like in Toronto, the parks are full of people, or in the United States. So how long do you think people can understand this and they'll continue with this? And again, the businesses also, they are trying to follow the rules which are being told to them by the government. But what kind of future are you foreseeing?
Well, until we find a vaccine, the future is as we see it. And we don't know what the second wave of the virus is going to look like this fall. It's going to be flu season also, starting in September. And I know that most Canadians, most people that live in Surrey, they want to ensure that we don't go back to a lockdown. No one wants a lockdown. It was just terrible to be, in your home, not being able to socialize. We're all social people, especially in the South Asian community. We have weddings to organize. We have banquets, conventions. We do business face to face. That's the way things get done. But we are living in a new reality. We're living virtually, by the phone. And unfortunately, as the Prime Minister always says in his daily morning press briefings, it really is about enacting those physical distancing measures, those protocols, and this is going to be our reality until a vaccine is found. And even when a vaccine is found, we don't know what the implications of that will be also.
Right. Okay, let's talk now about the bailouts that are being given by the government. And is Surrey Board of Trade facilitating its members in some way if they want some information? And are you satisfied with the kind of help that is being provided by the provincial or the federal government? And what do you think? How can this bailout now help the businesses which are really in doldrums?
Well, very early on, the Surrey Board of Trade was the first business organization that sent a policy paper and media briefings to different levels of government to say that businesses do need support, given the pandemic and the forced closure of businesses. We were in lockdown. But the thing is that we said that government programs needed to ensure that businesses had cash flow, they had liquidity, businesses could not go further into debt. And remember, even before the pandemic, we were facing significant economic crises and situations with lockdowns or port infrastructure blockades, oil and gas infrastructure situations globally. So we were facing significant economic pressures even to begin with. But government needed to go in. They needed to support businesses. They needed to support individuals. They are making decisions daily. And sometimes the challenge and the frustrating challenge is really the detail behind those announcements. But they make the announcement, then the detail comes, or it needs to be passed into legislation, whether it's federal or provincial. But remember that government is making these decisions, whereas they would make these decisions in about 1 or 2 years to enact legislation. We needed government support. That is bottom line. We couldn't ignore businesses in terms of what they were facing. We couldn't ignore residents. We couldn't ignore our most vulnerable population. So government's been there. Yes, there's been a lot of challenges. We've been doing our part in terms of instigating change, identifying those gaps, advocating for them, and really now focusing on economic recovery.
Right. And Anita, you talked about the oil and gas industry, and we are a resource-based economy. And right now, the things are not good in this particular sector. What do you think? How we or the government should focus on this particular aspect also? Because the people, let's take Alberta for example, they're in a bad shape right now. And whole of Canada also being a resource-based industry in oil and gas is a major thing on which we have been progressing. So, as you said, you have been bringing out policy papers and interacting with the government. As far as this sector is concerned, what kind of push do you feel right now this needs to be given?
Well, number one, the Surrey Board of Trade, we were vocal advocates of the Trans Mountain Pipeline, getting your goods to market globally in terms of oil and gas resources. Alberta needed that, BC needed that to really instigate jobs. And part of the pipeline, the twinning of the pipeline, there's an existing pipeline, the twinning of the pipeline, it runs through Surrey. We know that the government, the federal government is looking at the oil and gas sector. Now they're dealing with a potential Democratic leadership candidate that might cancel the Keystone Pipeline, which is a huge consequence to the Alberta government, to the oil and gas sector. So we're hoping for more leadership there. We're waiting for those decisions. We are going to be reliant on the oil and gas sector, even though we're looking at green technology, climate-friendly strategies in order to move our people and move our goods. But in and amongst that, for many years to come, we are going to be reliant on the oil and gas sector.
And finally, towards the end, you have been very close to the business fraternity for a long time, as CEO also and before that also. What would be your suggestion to the businessmen in this crisis, what all they should keep in mind and how we can all together come out of this crisis?
Well, I've been CEO for 14 years, with the organization for 27 years. And businesses, I've learned, are very resilient. They've learned to innovate, but they do need support. And so I suggest to businesses to ensure that you have a good entrepreneurial ecosystem around you, whether it is the Surrey Board of Trade or another business organization, or other entrepreneurs that will give you advice on moving forward, because we are living in a new normal. The way that you think about entrepreneurship, the way that you're going to ensure bottom line productivity, to make money for your staff, for your family, for your communities, to give back to your communities, is going to be very different. But we can do it. I'm very confident of that. As long as we have our health intact, we're going to get through this.
There's no doubt about it, absolutely. And if anybody wants to get some more information about the work which is being done by Surrey Board of Trade, your website or email where they can contact you?
So our website is businessinsurrey.com, and my email is anita@businessinsurrey.com, or give us a call at 604-581-7130.
Wonderful. Anita, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for giving this valuable information to us today. And we hope we all stay together on all this front and we are successful. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸਨ ਅਨੀਤਾ ਹਬਰਮੈਨ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ, CEO ਸਰੀ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਟ੍ਰੇਡ, ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਿਜ਼ਨੈਸਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਪੈਕਟ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ COVID-19 ਦਾ ਤੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਇਸ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਸਿਸ ਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਇਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਐਬਨੀ ਹੋਮਸ ਦੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਨਾਲ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਵਾਂ ਘਰ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਰੈਨੋਵੇਟ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਘਰ ਸਰੀ, ਡੈਲਟਾ, ਐਬਟਸਫੋਰਡ, ਰਿਚਮੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤਾਂ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ ਐਬਨੀ ਹੋਮਸ ਨਾਲ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰ ਤੇ ਮਿਹਨਤੀ ਬਿਲਡਰ ਦੀ ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਹੀ ਗਾਈਡ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਉਸਾਰ ਸਕੇ। ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ ਹੈ 604-825-9295, 604-825-9295 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ 6047640397। ਸਾਡੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਸਪਾਂਸਰ ਹਨ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਫੋਰੈਕਸ। ਭਾਰਤ ਪੈਸੇ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਮੰਗਵਾਉਣੇ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਤਸੱਲੀ ਬਖਸ਼ ਸੇਵਾ ਤੇ 100% ਗਾਰੰਟੀ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ। 6043491313, 6043491313 ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਵਧੀਆ ਰੇਟ ਅਤੇ ਸਹੀ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲਈ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਫੋਰੈਕਸ ਨੂੰ। ਉਸ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਉਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗੀ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ AMC ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਵਾਲੇ। 9 ਦਫ਼ਤਰ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਰਵ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੀ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ AMC ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਨੂੰ 6045076666। ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ 7 ਵਜੇ ਪੈਸੀਫਿਕ ਸਟੈਂਡਰਡ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਮੁਤਾਬਿਕ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਭਰ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ। ਤੇ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਇਹੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਵਾਈ ਜਾ ਸਕੇ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਟ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ, ਇਨਫੋਰਮ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਰਟ ਰਹੋ। ਸੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਸਮਾਪਤੀ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ 6046037555 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਈਮੇਲ ਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ harpreetsingh@gmail.com। ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਲੈਣਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਫਿਰ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਹੈਵ ਅ ਸੇਫ ਈਵਨਿੰਗ ਐਂਡ ਸਟੇ ਸੇਫ।
ਦਰਦ ਤੋਂ ਆਰਾਮ ਐਲੋਪੈਥਿਕ ਦਵਾਈਆਂ ਖਾਣ ਨਾਲ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਸਾਈਡ ਇਫੈਕਟਸ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਸਪਲੀਮੈਂਟਸ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਦਰਦ ਨੂੰ ਜੜੋਂ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਰਕਸ ਫਾਰਮੇਸੀ ਦੇ ਹਿੰਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਟਾਫ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟਸ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਹਰ ਹਿੱਸੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਹਨ। ਅਪਾਇੰਟਮੈਂਟ ਬੁੱਕ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 604-596-1774 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਵਿਜ਼ਿਟ ਕਰੋ 8035 120 ਸਟਰੀਟ ਡੈਲਟਾ। ਦਰਦ ਨੂੰ ਜੜੋਂ ਖਤਮ ਕਰੋ। ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦੀ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਛੇਤੀ ਵੇਚਣ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਸਟੇਜਿੰਗ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰਾ ਲਓ। ਖਾਲੀ ਘਰ ਅਨਇਨਵਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਕੋਲਡ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜਦਕਿ ਸਟੇਜ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਘਰ ਵਾਰਮਥ, ਕਲਰ ਤੇ ਖਾਲੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸੇਲ ਤੇ ਲਾਉਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਐਨ ਐਲੀਗੈਂਟ ਟੱਚ ਹੋਮ ਸਟੇਜਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਦੀ ਰੀਟਾ ਚੌਹਾਨ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਕਿੱਲਸ ਤੇ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਟੌਪ ਡਾਲਰਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੇਚਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਣ। ਕਾਲ 6046576612 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ anelegantTouch.ca ਤੇ ਜਾਓ। ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਤਾਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਬਣਾ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੀ ਦਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਚਿੰਤਤ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਆਓ ਪੈਸੀਫਿਕ ਆਰਟ ਸਟੋਨ ਤੇ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰੀਅਲ ਸਟੋਨ, ਮੈਨੂਫੈਕਚਰਡ ਸਟੋਨ ਵਿਨੀਅਰ, ਲਾਈਮਸਟੋਨ, ਗ੍ਰੇਨਾਈਟ, ਮਾਰਬਲ ਆਦਿ ਦੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇਗੀ। 2006 ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਹਾਈ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟਸ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਸਟਮਰ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲਈ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂਫੈਕਚਰਡ ਸਟੋਨ ਵਿਨੀਅਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਮਵਰ ਮੈਨੂਫੈਕਚਰ ਤੇ ਇੰਪੋਰਟਰ ਹਨ। ਐਕਸਟੀਰੀਅਰ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ, ਡੈਕਸ, ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ। ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਆਓ 8585 123 ਸਟਰੀਟ ਸਰੀ 6045905999। ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਇਸ ਰੀਅਲ ਏਸਟੇਟ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਤੇ ਮਿਹਨਤੀ ਰੀਅਲ ਏਸਟੇਟ ਏਜੰਟ ਦੀ, ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਹੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਵੇਚਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਜ਼ਾਰਾਂ ਹੀ ਡਾਲਰਸ ਦੀ ਬਚਤ ਕਰਵਾ ਸਕੇ। ਮਕਾਨ ਮਾਲਕ ਕਈ ਆਪਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਟਰਮਸ ਤੇ ਲਿਸਟਿੰਗ ਇੱਕ ਫਲੈਟ ਫੀ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ। 1 ਫਲੈਟ ਫੀ ਦੇ ਮਯੂਰ ਅਰੋੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀ ਵੇਚਣ ਤੇ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਲੋਅਰ ਮੇਨਲੈਂਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕਈ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਹਜ਼ਾਰਾਂ ਹੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀਆਂ ਵੇਚੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 6047251000 ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਵਿਜ਼ਿਟ ਕਰੋ oneflatfee.ca।
ਘਰ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਪਲ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰਿਆ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਜੇ ਹੋਏ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਨਵੇਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੇਮਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਤੱਕ, ਡ੍ਰੇਪਰੀ, ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਡੈਕੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ, ਅਸੈਸਰੀਜ਼ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ SK ਹੋਮ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੁਪਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਹਕੀਕਤ 'ਚ ਬਦਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ ਸੰਦੀਪ ਕੌਰ 6048259295।
ਵੈਨਕਾਸਾ ਟਾਈਲ ਅਤੇ ਸਟੋਨ ਸ਼ੋਰੂਮ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੋਲਸੇਲ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਹਰ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਟਾਈਲਸ, ਸਟੋਨ, ਮਾਰਬਲ, ਬੈਕਸਪਲੈਸ਼, ਮੋਜ਼ੇਕ ਆਦਿ ਵਾਜਬ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਟਾਲੀਅਨ, ਸਪੈਨਿਸ਼, ਚਾਈਨੀਜ਼, ਪੋਰਸਲਨ ਜਾਂ ਸਿਰੈਮਿਕ ਟਾਈਲਸ ਜਾਂ ਮਾਰਬਲ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਆਰਡਰ ਤੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਲੀਅਰੈਂਸ ਤੇ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਮਾਲਕ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟ ਟਾਈਲਸ ਇੰਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਜਿਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਵਿਜ਼ਿਟ ਕਰੋ 1304 84 ਐਵਨਿਊ ਸਰੀ। ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹਿੰਦੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 604 330 7363 604 330 7363।